随着约老师和 Embiid 连续拿下 MVP， 随着约老师带队夺冠，许多球迷都认为湖人应该签下一名防守型的传统肉盾内线来代替 Hayes 或者 Wood。那么湖人究竟是否需要传统中锋？主教练 Ham 本人又是怎么考虑的呢？让我们来一起听听他本人是怎么说的吧。
Do you have that kind of archetype of a traditional center on the roster? And if so, describe who would fill that, and if not, why don't you need that?
Well, I think, having those type of players, it's definitely a really nice resource to have. But if your roster is not constructed that way, then it's also good to have a guy like AD who's when he's out there and he's doing what he does, is probably arguably one of the top 5 best defensive players, two-way players, but specifically defensive players in our league. The way he can cover ground, stay in front of smalls, block shots at the rim. We signed Jackson Hayes, although he's not as thick and heavy as those other guys you mentioned. He's also fast, athletic. He can protect the rim. Christian Wood shown a knack for blocking shots and protecting the rim. So if you don't have those big girthy guys like that, maybe you just get one nice size guy and put a whole bunch of athletic, strong 6'7" to 6'9" players around him to build sort of a fortress, and guys that are going to make multiple efforts. And so I think that prototypical big, outside of Jokic, Embiid, Nurkic, a couple other guys, like I think the NBA is transitioned sort of out of that, by way of Golden State, and the way the game is played and defended, in particular, it's changed so much over the years. So, Jokic and obviously Embiid and those guys, they're gonna make you, have to consider how you're gonna guard them and what you're gonna throw at them. That's for sure. But, you look at guys like AD and Giannis and these type of players at that position where it's like, okay, like what do we do with that? And so we feel comfortable with what we have. We have guys that can play bigger than their size, and they're already 6'8", 240, 6'9", 250. And I think I prefer the speed, the athleticism, and the versatility over just one big player that you basically have for one or two players around the league, and then when that player is not playing, then they're not playing. Like, I prefer it the other way.